My superstars, in this video I'll be showing you how to make plantain chips for sale. The last plantain chips I made, people rushed it. So I went back to the market to buy this bunch of plantain, and I'll be showing you how to process it into plantain chips. I also learned a trick that will enable us process this plantain into chips as quick as possible. So my superstars, let's do this together. First, you peel your plantain. After peeling your plantain, you drop it into a bowl of water. My superstars, while peeling your plantain, it produces a liquid that sticks to surfaces and takes a lot of effort to remove. So, while peeling, you need to place it on a surface that is easy to clean or a surface that is disposable after use. The process of peeling the plantain continued till I was able to peel all the plantain on the bunch into the bowl. After peeling the plantain, next you wash the plantain. You scrape off any leftover peel that was on the surface of the plantain while peeling and wash it thoroughly into a bowl or tray. The process of washing the plantain continues until I washed out all the plantain from the bowl into a tray. After washing it, my superstars, you leave the plantain in the tray to drain completely of every water. You allow the plantain in the tray dry thoroughly. Next, you place an empty fry pan on the fire and allow it dry if it was wet. Then you pour in any vegetable oil of your choice into the fry pan. My superstars, what's your preferred oil for frying? Please write it in the comment section. After pouring in the oil into the fry pan, next you add salt to the fry pan. You add salt into the oil and stir it. You stir the salt in the oil until the salt mixes and blends with the oil. I realized that adding salt to the oil gave me a sweeter plantain chips. Remember last time I poured it on the plantain, I realized that it made the plantain tender and very soft. It was difficult to carry it into the oil and took a lot of time while frying. And the salt was not even on the plantain. Some parts of the plantain were salty while some parts didn't have any taste. So I realized that pouring the salt into oil and turning it into blending gave me a better and more delicious plantain chips. Next, you use your dicer. You grab your dicer. You remember this dicer I showed you last time? I bought this from the market at 300 naira. This dicer does magic in plantain chips business. My superstars, dicing your plantain chips into the oil directly saves you a whole lot of time and energy. But my superstars, you need to be careful. Remember I mentioned that after washing my plantain, I left it to dry. The reason was so that while dicing it this way, the water from the plantain won't splash into the oil and splash on my skin. You know, water reacts with oil, so your plantain needs to be dry so that when it is diced directly into the oil, it won't splash on you. My superstars, when you're frying plantain, you do a deep frying. Ensure the oil in the fry pan is much so the plantain can have enough space. There can be enough space in the fry pan for you to add a lot of plantain and save you time. Now we are going to allow it to fry. My superstars, it allow it to fry on medium heat. The heat should not be so much and should not be too low. If it's so much, it will burn the plantain. The plantain chips will get burnt without frying well. And if it is too low, the plantain will soak in the oil and will waste your oil. My superstars, I'm not going to fast forward this process because this is the main process involved in plantain chips business. I want you to see the changes that occur while frying and to know when it is ready to be removed from oil. The first plantain chips I fried ever was not well fried, my superstars. While eating, it had this sensation on the tongue, and when it was exposed to air for a short while, it became soft and soggy. So I'm going to leave it on fire and show you the changes that occur and how to know if the plantain chips is well fried. Okay, my superstars, so watch this with me. Don't go away. From time to time, you need to turn the plantain chips so that the part that was not well immersed in the oil will be well immersed in the oil and fry well. Okay, my superstars. My superstars, don't be in a hurry to remove the chips from the oil. Allow it fry very well. The secret to a very sweet and crunchy plantain chips is a plantain chips well fried. My superstars, the first sign to know that your plantain chips is ready to be removed from oil is that the bubbles will reduce. If you noticed when you first placed it in the oil, there was a lot of bubbles as a result of the water in the plantain. And the next sign that your plantain is ready is the sound. Did you hear the sound when the spoon came in contact with the plantain? It made that crunchy sound, crack, 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 crack. You could hear it, my superstars. I know you heard it. It means our plantain is almost ready to be removed from oil. It is well fried. It is crunchy, my superstars. The next thing is the color. If you take a closer look at the color, you realize that it's no longer light yellow. It is a big brownish yellow in color. Those are the things to look out for to know that your plantain chips is ready, my superstars. So now we are going to take it out of the oil. Okay, my superstars. Oh my gosh, you needed to have tested this plantain chips. It was delicious, my superstars. Super duper crunchy, and the salt blended very well as a result of the way I added the salt to these plantain chips. Okay, my superstars, that's our plantain chips. Now we're going to start packaging. We're going to put it in the nylon to package it. I had done a video on the biggest plantain market in Nigeria, my superstars. Go and check it out, as you need to know this market if you're starting plantain business in Nigeria. I also made a video on how to seal without a sealing machine. You need to know how to seal your plantain chips or any food product without using a sealing machine as a beginner starting plantain chips business. So my superstars, go and check it out. Okay, and my superstars, please don't forget to like and share this video. And if you have not subscribed, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell for notifications whenever there's a new video. Okay, my superstars, after packaging the plantain chips, I sealed it without a sealing machine. Okay, and this is the final product out here. Bye, superstars.